Hey, what's up everybody? Stan Conrad from The Greek for All is here. In this video we're going to learn how to divide the Greek words into syllables. Why is it important? Because students of Greek want to pronounce the Greek words properly, and by dividing the words into syllables in the right way is the easiest and the best way to improve your pronunciation. So let's begin. Alright, welcome back, and before we jump into our study, please like this video, because liking a video is like a digital high five. Now let's begin. Many different textbooks and scholars offer different number of rules for syllabification. Some offer 8 rules, some offer 5 rules. In this video we're gonna offer 3 rules how to divide Greek words into syllables. So let's jump right into it. So these are the rules. They will cover 99% of all the words in the New Testament. There are always exceptions, but pretty much if you learn these 3, you will be all set. So let's take a look. The first one is actually a common sense rule, and these 2 are the rules of division. So let's take a look. So 1 vowel or diphthong per syllable. So each syllable has to have at least 1 vowel or a diphthong, and a diphthong is a combination of 2 vowels which make 1 syllable. If you need to learn or refresh your diphthongs, I made videos which cover and explains what they are. I leave the link in the description box below. So now let's review these 2 rules. So divide syllables after a vowel. So every time you see a vowel, you cut the syllables right after it. So it will be a division between the syllables after a vowel. And second one, divide syllables between double consonants. So you see 2 consonants, you divide the syllable in between them. Now let's take a look at some examples and see how these rules work. Here we have our first 2 examples. Please pause this video and try to break the syllables by yourself. Now let's do it together. So the first word is logos. We see 2 vowels here. So it means that this word will have only 2 syllables. Now let's break them down. Logos, we see the vowel here. So we split the syllable right after it. Logos. We cannot split another syllable here. Otherwise our final sigma will stand on its own and will not have a vowel. So this is why we have only 2 syllables. Logos, logos, a word. Another word, we have 3 vowels here, alpha, alpha, and omega. So this word will have 3 syllables. We have a double consonants right here, mu and beta, so we will need to split it right in between. And we receive lam, ba, another syllables after a vowel, lambano, lambano. So 3 syllables and 2 syllables. These are more complex examples. Let's take a look. The first word is iudaios. We have only 2 consonants here, delta and sigma, and we have 6 vowels. Does it mean that this word has 6 syllables? No. Here you need to understand that we have diphthongs, and diphthongs are a couple letters standing together in 1 syllable. So you need to know your diphthongs, and there are only 8 diphthongs, so you must know them. So for example, U is a diphthong and I is a diphthong. So we have 1 vowel, 1 diphthong, another diphthong, and another vowel. So we have 4 syllables here. Now let's break it down. So first we have a iota, so we break it after a vowel. Then we have a diphthong, so we break it here as well. Then we have delta plus another diphthong, so we break it here as well. And so what do we have? We have I, U, Dai, Os. And we need to stress this syllable because it has an accent right here. Iudaios, iudaios. A very complex word, but when we break it down, it's easy to work with. Another word, curious, the Lord, very easy. We have 3 vowels and this word has 3 syllables because iota and omega is not a diphthong, they stand separately. So let's just follow our rules. So break it down after a vowel, Q, R, os, curious, curious. Very simple. So now let's take a look at our final word here. We have 3 vowels, which means that this word will have 3 syllables, but we also have 3 consonants standing together. So the rule goes, I think that we need to split it between the first 2, so let's just do it right here. So the first consonant goes to 1 syllable and these 2 will follow the next syllable, but phonetically actually it doesn't really matter where you will break it, between these first 2, first and the second, or between the second and the third, as I will show you. So let's just work with this one, anthro, so we need to split it after the vowel, anthropos. Anthropos, we need to stress this syllable because of this accent, anthropos, anthropos. But now, as I said, phonetically it doesn't really matter where you split it, so let's split it right here between the second and the third one, and you will say anthropos, anthropos. So it doesn't really matter whether you say anthropos or you will say anthropos, doesn't really matter. So just remember 3 vowels, 3 syllables, anthropos, anthropos, iudaios, curious, anthropos. Now let's work with the entire Bible verse and see how these rules apply here and how we can break down these words into syllables. First, pause this video and try to do it by yourself. Now let's do it together. I'm going to quickly go through this verse and divide the words into syllables, and you try to understand why I divided it the way I did. So let's begin. Agapetoi, agapomen, allelus, hoti, he, agape, ektu, theu, estin, kai pas ho, agapon, ektu, theu, ge, gen, ne, tai, kai, gi, nos, kei, ton, theon. You can pause this video and try to understand why I broke down these words the way I did. So now let's read this verse together. Agapetoi, agapomen, allelus, hoti he agape, ektu, theu, estin kai pas ho, agapon, ektu, theu, gegenetai, kai ginoskei ton theon. Now let's translate it. Beloved, agapetoi, beloved, agapomen, this is the hortative subjunctive, let us love one another. Hoti, because, he agape, the love from the God is, the love is from God, and every one who loves from God, gegenetai, is born, and everyone who loves is born from God and knows God. On this positive note, let us love one another, let us learn Greek, love God. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to this channel to receive more videos like this. Like this video, comment below, ask your question. I read all of the questions and very excited when you are commenting. So as usually, learn Greek, love God, all the best.